Thank you for the opportunity to speak. My name is Charles Bishop, Lincoln, Rhode Island. My mother's one of 12 kids. My dad's one of 8. So, you know, when you look at family sizes, I wouldn't have been here because my mother was the last of the third to last on the list if it was today's society and today's family sizes. My own personal history is I got my girlfriend pregnant when I was 17 years old. We both very much appreciated life, so we decided to get married quicker. And we got married, established a house in Central Falls, and then lost the baby through a natural miscarriage. And it was heart-wrenching. My heart goes out to anyone who's come to terms with the loss of their baby. Later, I was remarried, had my son, and then after that, I had an unfortunate another miscarriage. I was looking at the sonogram, and as it turned out, it was my 2 babies, my twins, and they had gone still. And it's, you know, it's life. Anyone who's going to try to console me, especially since it happened again about a year and a half ago, I've got 3 kids born, but these 4 that didn't make it are very much in my mind. Anyone tries to console me by saying it wasn't a real baby, that somehow within the, you know, pro-abortion movement, that in some way that it's okay in my rights and that right. I'm here to advocate for the fetus. I'm here specifically to advocate for the little one, the baby in the womb, that in some strange twisting of our culture has lost its rights. That's bizarre. Roe versus Wade didn't enshrine a woman's right to reproduction. What it did is it took away the baby's right, and all of the rights for the baby appear on it, like it's a Harry Potter moment, and all the magic hits the baby the moment it's born or comes out in a C-section. You cannot kill that baby. That baby has equal rights with every one of you and myself. Equal. The second it's out of the mother. 1 second before, it has none. That's bizarre. That's the law. And I'm here to advocate for the unborn, who don't have a voice. And there's been a lot of testimony today about what they feel and what they become. We're smart enough in the United States of America to know that we want to protect the bald eagle. And we're smart enough to know that we also have to protect the egg, because it turns into a bald eagle. But we don't do that with our own humanity. And the line is when it's born, and that's why, although this is specifically about partial birth abortion, I know pro-choice is very much, that's not what this is about. But the reason that was invented was because that's the line. Turn the baby around, make everything born except the head, then you can make sure to facilitate a dead baby. That's bizarre. That's crazy. When different proponents came up and said why abortion is okay and that Rhode Islanders overwhelmingly support it, you got to look at the statistics on what they're supporting. Everybody has a different line on when that period of time that they no longer say it's okay. When is it? For some people, it's at 20 weeks. Most of the time, it's at that the baby can sustain itself outside of the womb. Incredible medical technology, baby's out of the womb, 20 weeks, 22 weeks, baby's out, the baby can live, healthy baby, normal life. The law you're looking at, with changing this and changing the language, allows the doctor to now change that 22-week thing. It changes the language, it pushes it out. The doctor has the choice. You don't like what that doctor says? Go to this doctor. You're setting up a bad situation. This is a bad bill. If you're pro-choice and you believe in protecting women's rights, this is a bad bill. This isn't the one you should get behind. Protect women's rights if that's what you believe. I believe in life. But if that's what you believe, you're not enshrining what you've got now, you're enshrining something worse. You're opening it all up. It's a bad bill. So yes, I am, for 5100, 5158, 5399. I'm against 5343 for that. This is a bad bill. I've said that a few times. And I'm also against 5830. And also, one of the 12 children, my aunt, had 7 children. Her daughter got pregnant at 15 years old. That's all I ever heard as a kid. Nobody talked about it. I actually assumed the worst. As I got older and wondered, I said, why? I couldn't believe it. My aunt's so religious and all that. No, she never got the abortion. What she did is they put the baby up for adoption. 5 years ago, it was like one of those TV moment reunions. The whole family was coming together. I got 36 cousins. We're all in a big hall. And she comes in. She grew up in Bristol. Wonderful family, wonderful life. My mother came in from out of town. It was beautiful. She was adopted. Ran a perfectly beautiful life, living right here in Rhode Island. I'll conclude with that. It's the line for where you look at where people say abortion's okay, it's all over the roadmap. And generally, when you're having a discussion with them, you find out where they are. A lot of people are at that, if they can survive out of the woman. I think the interesting thing about the Roger Williams and looking at our history and the laws and so forth, well, I don't think any of our forefathers predicted that there was going to be any killing of a baby in the womb. That wasn't enshrined in any law. And in fact, the last law in the Rhode Island books, people of Rhode Island legislated and spoke to not have that legal. And the baby's right was taken away in Roe versus Wade. It wasn't added to the mother. Thank you for your time.
Thank you,
questions?